We are now in Laikipia. We have some rains coming. Might get to this place, and we are in the permaculture place developed in partnership with the PRI Kenya. I wanted to show you first the place. I wanted to first show you one garden bed that they have, where they grow vegetables under shade of Sesbania trees, and in between they also grow bananas, and they have proven successful. This is a lower place of the shamba, and they have raised beds with some spring onions. You can see they're growing several species of vegetables. They are leaving some weeds that they don't mind, like banki. They're growing tomatoes together with cabbage, together with seget. This one is a seget. They're also planting mango trees and oranges. And inside are a mixture of species of things. Even they have the cherry tomatoes growing well. Even they have wild terere, other things. And the bananas are healthy. They are planted about a year ago. They almost give fruit. And even the Sesbania is about 1 year. This is a dry climate, so things are growing quite fast. They are watering, but not so much. And especially they are putting good manure, mulch manure. They're also planting other trees. They have pumpkins inside. So there's a wild range of species growing well together. And the climate here, even during the day when I was here and it was hot, it changes because of the bananas. It changes because of the Sesbania. So we can continue. And as we continue down, there are new beds made. And we have more tomatoes. We have some wild trees in El Chamos, in Samburu and El Chamos it's called Euclea. In Masai it's called Orkinyei. The bananas are now fruiting. They have flowered, sweet bananas, so almost to give fruits. They have grown well and they like growing together. You can see. So the climate is changing, and with time it will change more and more as the bananas grow bigger. As other trees grow bigger, as the soil improves. You can see tomatoes. And what they used to spray for insecticide is just natural ingredients like pepper and banki. And they are continuing to build down. And they are living indigenous acacia species. This is Oluai. It will just continue to grow and grow. To have a good garden with nice vegetables and bananas and other fruits. And they have a bigger Euclea tree with some local made you can see if you can see. It's a local made beehive and it's a busy beehive. Sikumawiki. You can see more Sesbania sespan as they are young. There's another Oluai, and then they have planted many species of, not many species, but many Aloevera, sukuroi. They're just continuing to develop, build more areas for beds, for vegetables, and more tomatoes. Here's some spinach planted. You can see a wild acacia growing, small, in the bed. It's allowed. Other trees growing in the beds. So here continuous vegetable beds without bananas. There's another small acacia. It's not a small acacia, it's just young, but it's growing really fast, this one. Onions. Then have some kind of beans, together with the vegetable called seget. It's an indigenous vegetable. Very easy to grow. More Sesbania sespan to provide nitrogen, to provide shade. Here we have viazi, potato, with wild Amarant. More spinaches. More sikumawiki. Inside you have spinach. Avocado tree. And here you can see moringa. About my size. About 180 tall. Started to give fruits. We have more moringas. They are fruiting, they are young, they are flowering. It's more potato and seget and wild Amarant, terere. Here's more seget. So in every bed you have a main species, and then you have some species that might have grown, like here. We have this Kales species, and then you can find an onion. So that one has just happened to come there. Likely just have happened to come there, and still growing well. This one is growing well. More moringa. And continuing. Starting to rain, but I hope it will be okay. So the moringa are growing well, and they are giving seed very fast. even an opportunity to harvest the leaves. The moringa. And the papaya giving fruit. An avocado. Greenhouse. They have seen the tomatoes grow very healthy in the greenhouse. They have an improvement when they are in the greenhouse because they get a more comfortable climate and they are not getting a lot of problems with the wind. They're not getting problems with the insects, bugs. So they're growing actually very well. The tomatoes will produce well. Here you can see that area. It's the greenhouse. And you have some fruit trees and the vegetable beds. And going down, you see the forest with the bananas. The vegetables. I'm going to the other side of the compound. There are more things growing, and we have another, not really a greenhouse, but a shade house. You can get inside. So then this is a trial. They are growing tomatoes. They have harvested a lot, together with a lot of other things. Some leeks, onions, spinaches, all kind of things growing together. Sikumawiki, spinach, onions, and also pilipili ojo. Yes, so the madam of the kitchen, she comes here to collect for the food that will be cooked tonight. And they are very self-sufficient and creating an oversupply. This is a black nightshade. This is a Managu species. Very healthy. Actually, these spinaches are very healthy. There are some beans, there are some other things. So they grow well here in the shade. So this is a net, black net, that gives some shade and also repels some flying insects. Several species of pilipili. This is not what they use. Cannot zoom in well. Yeah, it's now what they use. They squeeze it, they mix it with water. They mix it with banki. Then they spray for pesticide. Will not harm these things. And outside here you can see the first planted Sesbania, and I would say it's about 7 meters tall. It's a dry area, and this one is about maybe 6, about 7, same. Some gravellia trees, the same acacia. Vegetable beds with beetroots, some leeks. So you continue to utilize the space. Gardening. And as we go down, there are a bit all the systems on the swale. First, there are several swales on the land. But first we have a swale, and this one is interesting for me. This one is a casuarina, growing very healthy. I guess it's around 2 years. Together with now the Euclea, Sesbania, Compost, and other species as the 3 species on the swale to give shade. And down on the swale we have a variety of grass, some kind of napier grass. We have also some sukuroi, very green in the shade. And we have vegetables, we have sweet potatoes and other things. Yeah. Big napier grass, good food for the cows, and good windbreak. Continuing down, we have more vegetable garden for sikumawiki and onions, more swale with trees and bigger napier grass. It's a good wind protection. And here's now the seed bed under a net for some shade, and even they are growing a lot of sukuroi, Aloevera, that will be transplanted, and we can even find other species is comfrey. And so many vegetables. Papaya. And down here is now where they transplant and put the trees and sukuroi into seedlings, seed buds. Bags to let them to grow before they plant them a bit bigger. Some of the moringa is really big, then avokado, and some nitrogen fixing trees. This is rosemary. This is now Euclea. It's another nitrogen fixer. It's now the moringas. Papaya. Avocado. And continuing, there are more species that I actually not sure what they are. There are more sukuroi. More rosemary, another species. So there are quite some good work done. Then here we can see the croton. It's called croton megacalyptus or croton. And down you can see the chickens. We started with few, now there are many. And they're just feeding them with beets. We're actually going to see what they've been feeding. And they seem to be very hungry. Bisa manda. Nataka. Sa. Ini magugu. Magugu ya shamba. So they are just weeds from the shamba. And the chickens love them. And from here they get a lot of manure. Mbolea. Yeah. That is very strong.
That one is very good.
Hatari. Yes. And going down the shamba, they are developing. They are putting more swales. They will actually be moving the chicken house to this location to make this to be fertile. And then this place will be left, and they can be planting vegetables, trees, fruits, other things. So going down, they are making more swales to catch the water, to plant indigenous trees. Going down, they want even forest and other things. In town we have a river that we can first see. Another place. Right now they have a problem. The rabbits have escaped. They are on the run. But this is a rabbit house. Here they are running. Yes, they will catch them. But they also provide food without a lot of inputs. They provide a lot of protein, and they provide good manure, also very strong manure, fertilizer. So going down, more sukuroi grows, and here they want to develop. They're not yet developed much, but this part will become a fruit forest. And they have started down with some swales. You can see here the first one, and you can see it has captured water. It is green compared to where there is no swale. So this is an older swale, and on the swale they planted sukuroi, the Aloevera, and this acacia that I have not yet known the name. So going down, they are doing similar things. They have made a swale. They are planting trees on the swale and sukuroi. And down, they have planted trees in the holes, several of them. And here there are more of hardy tree species. Like this one is a cypress, but this one is just a tree tomato, very healthy, growing fast. And there are other fruits, there are papayas here. Then on the swale, there are moringa and sweet potato and sukuroi. You can see papayas. More trees. These ones are lemons and oranges. So many fruit trees going this side. And a swale to capture very heavy rains. And more fruits. And another swale. You can see the tree tomatoes are really doing well. This way. And up on the hill, you see the house. The house is permaculture place. So I hope you have seen more things, got to learn more things as I have done, as I have traveled and I have seen and got inspired. I hope you have also been inspired by the Laikipia Permaculture Center. If you learned something new, talk to you next time.